Yo, yo, what's the dealio? Hey, we're gonna go ahead and permanently augment this Joust, hack it, and to make it a Defender because they're never gonna release Defender. They released Galaga instead. It's number 9, even though this should have been number 9 with an asterisk.
Do you have to have that spotlight?
So we're gonna have.
Yeah, that's much better.
We're gonna hack this buddy, make it a full-time Defender by soldering 2 points together. It's more difficult than it looks, but we're gonna give it a shot. They'll never release Defender and the basic fun Bridge Direct mini arcade.
They lost their licensing.
Yeah, we think they lost their licensing because of Williams Valley, whatever. Is that right? We'll find out for you. But I want a full-time Defender. I might not probably get the stickers for this to change the side art.
On this one, or are you going to put that in a Rampage?
I don't know if I'll put it in a Rampage or not. I might wait for the Rampage to go on sale.
That way you can get your 3 buttons.
And then you get 3 buttons that way, which Defenders set up to use because you got a smart bomb for that 3rd button and has its own. You can play it without it. It's not a necessity, but
I guess we learned in the comments of our other video, it's Stargate, or the NES Stargate or Defender.
Stargate, yeah, which is is that a sequel? Stargate to Defender.
Stargate's a sequel to Defender.
All right, so, but it's actually one of the more fun than some of the other basic arcades. No, of course not.
I don't know, we liked Rampage a lot.
Yeah, I gave that as a gift, and he really liked that. A friend I gave it to. It's taking me longer to unscrew than I thought it would. So if you want a Defender before you can't find them, you better go out and hack your own. Or maybe I'll hack one for you. Because I think they're making 2 different versions of this now. And one is hackable and the other isn't.
Just pull a piece out, it'll come out with it.
I know. Alright, there comes the screw and the reset screw. Okay, what we want to do is
Hold it where the light can get in there.
solder 2 points. J1, which is right here. That point there to that point.
Let's see if I
I'm
can.
going to try to put a little piece of metal in between those 2 points and fuse that together. If we're successful, we'll have Defender afterwards. Okay, I got a piece of a bread tie. I put a little solder on it already. I'm going to set this up. Kind of angle it in here with the wires that are in here so it holds it for me.
Not going to be a whole lot we can see during this part.
I think I'm gonna. I have attempted this once and I was unsuccessful, so I'm gonna be fairly careful. I had it working, but I went to snip the wire off, and it pulled it off, and then I lifted a pad, and now that one's a full-time Joust.
Should we try to use that mini tripod? Maybe get a better angle on this?
I don't know, man.
I mean, I could set it up right in front of you, aim it down from the opposite way.
What's wrong with turn? Let's go for it. Can you see it right now? See them set up. I'm gonna try to fuse these 2 and hopefully I'll get lucky. Oop, it moved. I just got the angle on it.
It's kind of far away from the actual work you're doing.
Yeah, well, make it work.
I am. You want to use a mini tripod so you can see what you're doing.
you want to go get the mini, I gotta set this up still.
I have it right here.
Got my trusty dusty bread tie wire here. I'm gonna try to weld these, or solder these points. Don't want to over solder because then you solder your pads free. Little luck, hopefully.
Just over the edge from where the stupid camera is.
Let that cool. I might have got it. Got a little piece of solder right there.
There we go. Trying to get it in frame.
That little piece out there. Yeah, there. Alright, let's see if it... This guy ain't touching anything else.
Did you already get both solder points done?
I'm gonna see. Let me put some batteries in it. I'm not gonna repeat that.
We're done soldering then?
For now.
Okay. Let me put it on the regular tripod then.
Alright, so I got this piece of wire, bread tie. I've soldered these 2 points together. Hopefully I'll get the fender. The tie is touching no other points, so it shouldn't short out. Go ahead and see if I was successful. Of course, the real issue is going to be when I try to remove the rest of that wire. Hopefully I won't screw it up. Got the fender?
If it's not touching anything, you're alright.
Well, it's not that. We got Defender. It's removing the wire without taking or removing it from the. Last time I removed the wire, it ripped the pad off of. So we got Defender, permanent Defender. I guess you could say it's permanent. You could always unsolder it and still have your joust back, but at least you don't have to short it out each time. So.
Punch out.
If you want to make yourself a permanent Defender, I suggest you rush out and get you a Joust before you can't find this version anymore. So you can have number 9 with an asterisk.
Whoops. Lost you.
Try to go on that.
That's as far as I can zoom in.
You think you could... We don't really need
It's definitely a Nintendo round.
a pause button. We could augment the start. No, I guess you need it to probably start the game. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this wire, the remainder of it, or part of it, so it doesn't short anything else out. Hopefully I don't regret it and accidentally remove the whole wire.
Just don't try to trim it too close to the solder joint.
Right. Little excess won't matter. I was worried last time about it touching those 2 points, but it's not going to move on the inside, so I'm just going to cut it. Safe spot. Sticking over the side.
It's not going to touch anything though.
So yeah, it should be good. So I got these 2 points soldered together, and this is my excess wire. If I wanted to be cute, I would go ahead and do it again.
Your snips are so big. You need some like finer.
Yeah, there we go. So now it won't ever touch anything else. Hopefully I didn't break the solder joint. And unless I treat this game roughly, it should be good.
Give her one more try.
Yeah, let's verify. Yep, we have Defender.
So
We'll get some side art for it.
And let's try in a Rampage cabinet as soon as we find one that's not $25.
Yeah, when Matt finally buys one of these and I don't have to, we'll go ahead and convert one into a Rampage.
I gotta fix it, Felix.
Oh, did you get that for Christmas?
Yeah.
So I need to put the start button back in, or actually it's the reset button. when you go to put the reset button in, don't think to put it up where that white piece is. I've done that before. There's a little ridge over here in this black portion where that slides in, that lip will slide in. That's your reset. That little piece there is a screw hole for your battery cover. So, line that in there, that way you have your, I guess that's a reset button. I don't know what that thing does. What do you think that does, Matt? That little button.
What little button? The reset button?
Why would you need to reset it? You got frozen. I mean, you just turn it off, I would think.
I don't know. A lot of the little handheld games all had reset buttons on them.
That's the first tool in IT. Reboot. The magic tool, the finger. Reboot that server, reboot that PC. I guess it works in handheld games too. Yep. So for a permanent defender hack, you can also, if you want to get fancy, solder a little switch onto there. But man, you got to be good with your soldering. That was my second attempt. The first one I totally botched, and I messed with it for 45 minutes before I gave up. So I kind of knew how I wanted to attack that one. And successful. Got a number 9. The mystery number 9. Now there's 2 number 9s. Number 9.
You want to go ahead and turn it off, turn it on a couple times, and just show how. No more trying to hit it with a screwdriver. Or...
It's a Joust, but we got our defender accessed. It's a permanent defender. And this game was also in that Avengers movie. Root was playing defender on his little...
Groot?
Yeah, I'm not a big Avengers fan. Sorry.
That was like a 1981 handheld or something.
Yeah. So...
Alright, so in part 2 of this series, I'll buy a Rampage and we'll transplant cabinets. And then we'll do part 3 with putting the art on, or the stickers.
If we get that ambitious.
Oh, we have to. If we're going to do it, let's do it right. It's like an extra $10 invested in it.
Yeah, but the labor. It's so labor intensive.
No, it's not.
You see how long it took?
Thanks for watching.
Like and subscribe, or don't.